Thank you for coming.
Yes, yes. You know that was the situation when you actually met me. I saw some. I have no idea, and then I go back and I'm listening to the music, and I'm like, oh shit, these guys been taking shots at each other. What it good be? Hoping this what it should be. This your boy N.O.R.E.
What up? Is DJ EFN.
And this is military making crazy war, yappy hour, drink champs, make some noise. And when we started this show, we said we wanted to give flowers to the legends. You know, the people who are icons, people who have made it here, who have stood the test of time, who are real, you know, icons in this business. You know what I mean? This brother right here, he's not only a part of a legendary group, he has the legendary on his own. We are going to give him his flowers today. We're going to make sure the industry understand how important it is and make sure I understand how legendary this moment is right now. In case you don't motherfucking know what we talking about. Talking about the one, only motherfucking Layzie Bone in the building! Yeah. So what's going on, my brother? Like, I love this story, right?
Right.
How you brothers come from Cleveland, right?
Right.
How did y'all link with Eazy to even take that bus ride to go to LA to link with Eazy? Had y'all knew y'all was linking with Eazy, or y'all was just going to LA on some?
I mean, we knew we wanted to link with Eazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
At that time when we was in Cleveland, we had a local tape out called Faces of Death.
Okay.
Things like that. So we was doing our thing in Cleveland. But at the time, it was like, who would you rather be with?
Dre
or Eazy-E? My thing was always Eazy-E owned the company. You know what I mean? I was always infatuated with the Russells and the Jay Princes and Eazy-E. So, but Dope Man, that was my childhood, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we like, shit, we fucking with Eazy-E. So we telling the whole hood, man, we gonna go meet Eazy-E one day and all. They like, quit bullshitting. But that was the goal, though, to get to Eazy-E, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we had it planned. I mean, well, we wanted it, we planned it.
You manifested it.
Yeah, we manifested that shit, put it like that.
And that's at the height of that beef that's between Death Row and Eazy, right?
Oh, yeah, we was ready for whatever.
Right.
But not only that, it's so many people. That's so many people. American dream. It's like to go to California and become an actress or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what is the other shit you go to California for? Like, director or whatever, like that. Like
Hollywood dreams.
At any point, did y'all get like you know, distracted? Like, man, like we ain't gonna meet nobody out here. Like, because I know it's not like that. Like, you know, when I first came to California, I thought I was gonna meet Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit like that. And like, I never met nobody. So I'm saying for y'all, like, was it a point where you was like, man, was this the right move? You know what I mean?
I mean, the first 3 months we was in California, we was homeless and shit.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we was moving around. Shout out to a couple of homies that looked out for us, you know, the Mansfield homeboys and all that, my nigga Don. So we had people that was showing us the way. We had went to Tone Loc house and shit like that. And
Funky Cole Medina.
Tried to get on with Tone Loc. But we knew off the rip, like, you know, it was just like, we gonna find Eazy-E. The determination was so real, you know. We called this nigga like 3,000 times a week at his office. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get on the phone with him, trying to get heard by Eazy-E. So, yeah, it was definitely a time we was like, shit, this ain't gonna work. We had to hustle up money to get back to Cleveland to get on
the bus again.
Yeah.
Like, I came on the bus
to even open up for Eazy-E.
Ooh, back in Cleveland?
We talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When we was out there homeless, we had that opportunity. But then we found out he was doing a show in Cleveland, so we had to hustle up back to Cleveland, and that's where we really got in front of him, man.
How'd you get on the phone with him to start with?
Calling his office every day.
You just called him?
He had a girl by the name of Keisha Anderson was his
assistant.
That was his assistant, you know what I'm saying? So she was working in the office. She got tired of us calling. She like, nigga, I'm gonna tell him y'all call. And I'm gonna put him on the phone because y'all dope. And one day she did that. And then, you know, we was still homeless and heard he was going to Cleveland, got backstage. Shit, and that was curtains after that.
Now, is it true that you guys didn't know y'all was different? Eazy was the one who told y'all that y'all was different.
Yeah.
And then he also would have y'all in battles, or people y'all would be in battles, and And y'all be wanting to take the dude's head off, and he be like, "Nah, man, sing that shit."
No, we would want to battle him.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But the nigga Eazy-E was like, he'd be like, "Man, I'm telling y'all different, man. I want y'all to sing." He'd be like, "Sing that song." We used to do this. Smoking hydro, feeling fine, slow sipping on wine. And he'd be like, "Do that shit." We'd be like, "Nigga, we can
in
rap,
battles."
my nigga, we can rap.
I do agree with him.
We just do whopping over the little fire barrel we used to, We had a fire barrel on 99th.
Right.
Where it's cold outside.
East 99th Street, right?
Yeah, so we start a fire and shit, and be doo-wopping like back in the days, like the '60s and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But rapping at the same time. So that's where it came from.
Right. Cause I'm gonna brag for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been so many people who's tried to duplicate you guys' style. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so many people, like, first off, even the melodies itself, the melodies and harmonies, I believe that, especially in that era, that y'all was the first people to do that. Do you feel like that?
I mean, it was a lot of different elements of rapping fast. You know, I don't know if
Twister,
you remember. You had Twister, you had the Fushnickens.
Yup.
Then you had Poor Righteous Teachers doing some type of flip to flow. Dies Effects had a little flip to their shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Do or Die, remember Do or Die?
Do or Die, but they was after us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know,
That's Chicago Do or Die, right?
Who came before us
right.
that had like a fast flow. But the harmonies, the picking the pockets and the riding the melodies and all that shit came from Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's why you ain't never heard it the same, because it take 5 of us to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely say we started our own lane.
Okay.
That everybody in now. If you sing and flip your flow, that's the lane that Bone played.
Was everybody on the same page to have that flow style?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we first started off wanting to put, who could put the most syllables in one line? How many words can you say in one line? And then by us like doing each other ad-libs and shit and holding the ends of the words and all that, that turned into melody. Because we come from singing backgrounds. We did New Edition. We did we did all that shit growing up. You know what I'm saying? So the singing just is what took the melodies, is what took it over the level to me.
Do you feel like people copied that style since?
I mean, who haven't?
Yeah, for sure.
Who haven't copied our style? If you hear any nigga rapping and singing, you know what I mean? Any nigga rapping faster than they was after 1994. That's all Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Goddamn, make some noise. So how the hell did you guys catch beef with Wu-Tang Clan?
Come on, man.
I know that's y'all all family now, but how the hell was that?
You know we going on tour with them, right?
Yeah.
Before we get into that shit.
Okay.
So what had happened was, it was Russell Simmons. He was having a Christmas party. They had just did the show. I think it was a movie, The Show.
The
Show. They did that, and we had a song on the soundtrack. Flesh and Bone had just signed over there. You know what I'm saying? And it was Russell Simmons' Christmas party. We was invited. We get there early as a motherfucker, man. Like, we there probably around about 8 o'clock. Because, you know, we had limos bring us and shit. We in there with our shirts off, dancing, having a good time. Cleveland niggas fresh out the hood still. You know what I'm saying? So we in there kicking it, having a good time and shit. And it's about 12 of us, no security, no none of that. We just out there raw, New York City. So come 11, 12 o'clock, Wu-Tang come in. They came in hype, about 900 niggas. You know what I mean? They moving niggas out the way. Then one of my niggas caught one of them bowls. And there you have it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, I see a bottle flung from over the room, which get hit in the head, you know what I'm saying? I see Ghostface killing them over there. We boxing with these big ass niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? And Chris Lighty,
Right. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Dave Lighty. They was our escorts. They got us out of there safely.
Wow.
Needless to say, them niggas. And then Biggie was there. He was coming in when the shit was jumping, so he stopped them niggas from. It was about 30,000 of these niggas.
What? I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas outside. You want me to bring it, yo? I'm like, nigga, hell no. We ain't got no motherfucking pistols out here. We in your city. But, yeah, that was a crazy little endeavor, but it happened because, you know, we was both at the top of our game.
Yep. That's how I mean.
You know what I mean? And whatever the misunderstanding was, it was some pushing and shoving in a crowded club. These motherfuckers didn't even play our song until the fight broke out.
Wow.
It's an everyday thing.
Well,
yeah, so we accidentally killed Russell Simmons' Christmas party that year. Sorry about that.
goddamn, I'm making noise of killing Russell Simmons.
We ain't meant to do that.
It's all water under the bridge.
Let me tell you how like how lost I was, right? I'm watching the versus battle, right? I see the mic fly, I see all this shit happen. I'm sitting there actually saying, why? I have no idea. And then I go back and I'm listening to the music and I'm like, oh shit, these guys been taking shots at each other forever. I did not know that prior to the verses. So I'm just sitting back like, damn, because I always thought, like, other than New York, everybody else get along. Like, and I'm like, holy shit, and I see this shit. But I didn't realize y'all
was going down for years.
For years y'all have been beefing. I didn't realize that. So had y'all not seen each other since versus?
Nah, we talked, you know what I mean? Shit, Paul had did beats for us and all that.
Okay.
I always see Black, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we was cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was, the understanding was everything was cool and we was gonna get this motherfucking money and we gonna go on tour and everything was gonna be, you know, cool. But, you know, throughout the night, shit changed up a little bit. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was hyped though. I was like, was it that bad? I was like, oh yeah! Because you know, hip hop has been too clean. It's like the fucking NBA right now. So when you see a little like elbows and ruffled feathers, you're like, fuck it. You go, oh my bad.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, we was having our pep talks behind stage, drinking and shit. You know, I'm like, man, fuck these ugly motherfuckers and all this, and you know, we talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't had no idea B was gonna go out there and just take that shit literal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Was it the alcohol? Maybe I don't know, but. No, it was bound to happen. That shit still, we still got to the money.
And you still ended it out, and it's still a classic.
Yeah, and we cool to this day. You know what I mean? But when them great energies clash, sometimes it's still a competition. It's still hip hop, you know.
Right? No, that was ill. If you had a chance to do
love though
versus again against somebody else, who would you pick?
I don't know, man. Shit.
I thought you'd say the Migos.
Nah, I wouldn't say the Migos because you know what happened to their little.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't know who could fuck with Bone out there. You might have to form a super group.
Ooh.
I don't know, with enough hits. Don't it got to be enough hits or?
I don't know.
We talking about 30 years over here.
Yeah. Let's make some noise for that.
And you say you're going on the road with Wu-Tang.
Maybe it'll be
that energy's gonna be up.
And I heard you was going on the road with 3 6 as well.
Yeah, well, we had a tour last year with 3 6 that was prolonged, but we definitely going out this
Did
late
Tretch go on
August.
that one?
Tretch was going out on the not the Wu-Tang tour, but the 3 6 Mafia tour for sure.
All right. Yeah. Do you still love going on tour?
Hell yeah. I mean, that's the best part to me is being on stage. Now, everything that come along with it, if I can get to the stage and then back to my room without all the drama.
Like a transport from the room to the
some Star
stage.
Trek shit. Put me right there, you know.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah. Put me right there with the crowd, straight from the house to there. Now, be cool. But yeah, I mean, but performing is for me, is what made me fall in love with the whole thing. You know, just being there to express that shit and getting on stage and talent shows back since the nigga was 8, 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? So that's the love for me, is touching the people. Everybody that a Bone fan that know me, you been to a Bone concert, they know I fuck with the people too.
Right. Because Band-Aid Boys. That's the original, right?
Yep, Band-Aid Boys. Band-Aid fans, cold clap your hands. We had this song called Fairy Tale Land in the 7th grade, man. I took choir with Crazy Bone. You know, we had a choir class. My nigga K Chill, my brother Flesh was BD Rock. So that was our first group we started.
Band-Aid Boys.
Band-Aid Boys.
Okay.
That was like junior high.
And then you went to Bone Enterprises.
Bone Enterprise was high school.
7th grade?
No, Bone Enterprise was like 10th, 11th grade.
So Band-Aid Boys was 7th grade then?
Yeah, the Band-Aid Boys. So we went to different. K Chill went to another school. He went to Glenville. We went to Lincoln West. So we kind of split up. And that summer, that's when, niggas start hustling. That's when the game was introduced to us as far as hustling and all that shit. Right. So I ended up getting knocked up in 1989. That was my 9th grade.
I got that in my notes.
Yeah. And that's what Bone Enterprise, I came with that with a homeboy out in, from California, but we lived in Euless, Texas. You know what I mean? So Bone Enterprise was formed in Texas before I got a chance to come back home. Because I went to Texas, I was selling dope and all that shit. Like, I got a book coming out too, so it's gonna explain like my origin and where it all really came from my perspective. Because sometimes in Bone, niggas see shit from their own perspective, you know what I'm saying? So it's 5 of us, and we got different perspectives on this shit sometimes.
But what inspired the whole Bone theme? Because everything became Bone Thugs.
Yeah, I even gave Phil Collins a Bone name.
Yeah, because it was Bone, the Bone came from, we wanted some like, so we was Bone Enterprise and we all had our individual names, but Bone was our last name.
Right, yeah, I got that in my notes too.
So we was the budded out niggas every day, the brewed out niggas every day, the brothers on the normal elimination, any acronym you could think of, Bone was it. So that was our last name as a group.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why Bone ended up being the theme of everything.
Is it true that Eazy-E wanted to call y'all just Thugs in Harmony?
Yeah, so we had a song called Gangsta Harmony. And Eazy-E wanted to call us, so we changed it to Thugs in Harmony, then Eazy-E wanted us to change our name from Bone Enterprise to to Thugs in Harmony.
Right.
But we had to fight for our last name, like, nigga, you crazy.
Right.
We Bone.
Right.
It's what it is. And he was like, Bone Thugs in Harmony, and that's how
that shit sounds You know what's crazy about that? That's why I always say to people, disagreements is not bad. You know what I mean?
But they both won that disagreement.
Yeah, okay.
It merged the two things.
Okay.
Yeah, that ended up being our whole science though. Like it's 5 of us, so majority rule. You know what I mean? Like, so even when East 1999 Eternal came, it was like, our diplomacy always worked for each other. So somebody wanted East 1999. Another nigga wanted Eternal. Okay, put that shit together, boom, now everybody happy. So, yeah, we always been good with the diplomacy within,
You got to when it's a group that big.
Yes.
And let me ask you, right? Because like when you see Snoop, when Snoop first got down with Dre, right? Snoop took on that drama like full-fledged. It wasn't even like it was Dr. Dre's drama.
Right.
It was like it was Snoop's drama as well. But he was a new artist, so this was like a big task to take on.
Right.
I want to ask you the same thing. Like you guys, I think we touched on it a little earlier, but we ain't going into depth. Like, you getting down with Eazy-E. This is one of the, and for lack of a better term, this is one of the people that people actually say is a gangster.
Right.
Like he's not playing a character. This is who he is.
Right.
Is there worries like you getting down with this man and saying, you know what, I gotta kind of take on this beef because that's kind of like how it is in hip hop. You get down with a crew. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
Well,
yeah.
I mean, we from Cleveland, Ohio, St. Clair, East 99. Like, it's pretty fucking gangster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Where I'm from, with the lifestyle I come from, is we wasn't thinking about that. It's whatever you want to do, nigga. You want to ride on these niggas. You want to. Hey, we probably was the wildest bunch of 5 niggas. You
Yes, I remember. Yes,
in your motherfucking life in this game. You know what I mean? So when if he didn't want us to partake in that shit.
Oh, with the beef.
He didn't want us.
That's dope.
We was ready. Like, nigga, whatever, like Snoop, Dre, whatever. Like, if you look at the 1994 Source Awards, like, we rapping at them niggas.
Right.
Like, the Dog Pound was right there. Corrupt my brother, Dad.
Yeah, yes, my brother
we the
too.
Thug Pound.
Yeah.
We got a you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, we was at them niggas, but he wouldn't let us do that.
Right.
He seen something more for us. He used to be like, man, I'm telling you, man. He'd be like, man, fuck that, man. I gotta see something more for y'all.
Right.
So he wouldn't let us get in them beefs, even though we did have some fallouts with the Dog Pound too.
Right.
But he wouldn't let us go full-fledged St. Clair full nigga on nothing. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I like about like the era? I'm gonna say our era, right? I'm part of that. You came out '94, I came out '97, right? Is if you ain't know, you ain't know. Like our beef was between us. Like no one there was no internet.
Right.
Sorry to sound like the old niggas. I'm sorry, but there wasn't no X on the internet for a person to say, yo, I'm beefing with you, and then I'm gonna go to the internet and do something like that. Like if a person had a problem back then, it was between y'all and the people who knew that day, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, basically, I mean, if it was on, then it was on. If I see you, it's on. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know we had a problem with Mobb Deep. We was at some.
I never heard this one. I never heard this one. Good.
We was at some motherfucking some award show. One of them Suge was loose at. You know, that our era.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
you said Sugar was loose.
Yeah, I mean they moving niggas
you said
around.
It kind of crazy. Sugar was loose.
Yeah.
Like I'm just picturing this guy. Like loose. Yeah.
They moving niggas around throughout. Like you know they coming through. So they put niggas in the closet. We turn around. It's Mobb Deep, nigga. These niggas. We supposed to have some type of beef with these niggas. I never knew what it was.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know what I'm saying? But according to the people who be hyping shit up, yeah, they was hyping some things up, but shit, we end up in the closet with these niggas and shit like about to hit it out.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, these niggas my size. I couldn't believe it, but yeah, I mean, our era was a motherfucker going to the award shows, all that shit back then. You know?
I miss it though, bro.
Me too.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss it. Like we had Warren Sapp here. And he was talking about the times that he was in the football league.
Right.
And I was sitting here listening to him talk about football and how football was rough back then and how he missed it. And I was just sitting back just reminiscing like, yo, I miss my fucking era too. Like I miss the rough era. I don't like this internet shit. These guys catch a beef and
no, you really didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. So when we went out, you know, it was like the adrenaline was high, everybody was fly, the adrenaline was high, and shit, them was the days.
All right. So let's talk about the 7th grade. This is when you met Layzie Bone?
Yeah.
So how does this link up? How do y'all link up?
So shit, I met Cray and
you have 2 other members in the group that's your family members. Right. Blood family.
So I met Layzie Bone in home economics, 7th grade. We fucking around in class. You know, everybody rapping around and shit. I'm beatboxing. I used to beatbox, me and my brother. So Cray rapping one day. I'm beatboxing for him. He like, man, I got this class. I got a class, a nigga in English class I want you to challenge, right? And this when we was just
beatboxing though.
Yeah, I was beatboxing.
Okay.
And so he like, I want you to challenge this nigga. I'm like, cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we go out. I take the challenge. This nigga done pointed out my brother, Flesh and Bone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, that's my brother. So me and my brother was I was Steve Beat and he was Beatty Rock. We was the Twin Towers and we beatboxed and rapped a little bit. And then that's when I met Cray and my homeboy K Chill in Home Ec. And then we formed the Band-Aid Boys from that little union right there.
Okay.
7th grade, niggas like 12 years old. And then we went from having house parties, man. My mama let me have house parties and shit back 7th grade every weekend, selling hot dogs and
private stock.
beer,
English?
yeah, O.E.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Coke 45,
Okay,
selling
Coke
the whole,
45.
you know.
Billy D. Williams.
Yeah, having a house party. So we did that all through junior high as the Band-Aid Boys.
The Band-Aid Boys. You want to bring back the Band-Aid Boys?
Yeah.
So you think Nelly spit your shit?
I think he might have heard about it. You know what I'm saying? It was news at the time, you know what I'm
What
saying?
y'all wearing Band-Aids?
Yeah, we used to wear the Band-Aid up on our
Yo, Nelly, we gotta have a conversation, bro. We gotta have a conversation.
Nelly, fuck that shit, man. We could all wear Band-Aids, nigga. We could all be the Band-Aid boys.
But let me ask you, when you did see Nelly do that, did you think he was inspired?
I ain't even have to think it. People around me said it so fast. Oh, that nigga done. Man, go on with that petty ass shit.
Yeah. You know what I love about you? I love the growth of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling EFN
he was
earlier.
talking about
I was like, yo, you know, I used to be a wild boy. Like, and I just see the growth in you. You know what I mean? I get to see. You know what? That's excellence. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, let me tell you something. A person that's poised and a person that been through it all, that's a person who speaks. You know what I'm saying? Volumes when they talk, and I just love seeing the growth of you, man. Like,
Thank
for
you,
real.
man. God damn.
Experience, man.
Appreciate it, my
We're gonna
brother.
keep going. So look, flowers,
Yeah,
right?
let's do it.
Yo, our show is about giving people their flowers where they can smell them. They thoughts where they could tell them, they drinks where they could drink them, and they flowers. So we wanted to give you your flowers. You know what I'm saying? Snoop said it's better than the Grammy because it come from his people. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
For real.
I second that. Snoop.
That's right.
Man,
But I do miss the Source Awards, though. I do miss the Source Awards.
I
So
appreciate
Benzino, Dave Mays.
Mays.
We've been saying this a couple of times. I'm glad you see his passion when he starts talking about the Source Awards. Like, I want it because it's not just us. Like,
that was an era.
yeah.
Shout out to Dave Mays.
Yeah, shout out to Dave Mays.
There was no internet, but there was the Source magazine, and that was a few places you might hear about some stuff.
You know what's fucked up? I thought about this the other day. You know, the magazines probably cause as much beef as it does nowadays, right? Like, so for instance, let's suppose Haz is beefing with Kareem, right? And Haz says, man, Kareem ain't shit, right? And then Kareem gets on the phone with him and they squash it, right?
And then the article comes out.
But the article comes out 3 months later. And it's like, yo, why did we even squash it? So I kind of thought about it the other day. I was like,
They credit that Vibe cover for starting East Coast, West Coast.
wow.
Which was never
I
really a
forgot.
thing. It was just crews that didn't like each other.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like, how you guys never got caught in the East Coast, West Coast?
I mean, basically, we stood our ground. We from Cleveland, Ohio.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So we Midwest. We felt like we grew up with, you know, in the 80s, it was Big Daddy Kane, it was Biz Markie, you know, that whole era, Slick Rick, BDP, all that. Like, we had that era. We had growing up in the 80s. So before West Coast was even booming like that, because West Coast wasn't booming like that until, Dope Man came out.
NWA, yeah.
That was like 1986, 87 in
Right.
Cleveland.
Right.
You know what I mean? But by that time, we was already engulfed in hip hop from the East Coast shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That like we knew what was up.
Right.
And then when that happened, we was selling dope too. So you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that kind of took over for us. So it was like the East Coast, West Coast, we always was a neutral thing to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But they call y'all Midwest.
yeah, they call us Midwest, but we Northeast Ohio.
Y'all
So
Northeast, man. We should be claiming y'all.
We
We supposed to be claiming. Yeah, we gonna make y'all borough. We gonna make y'all. Yeah. We gonna Donald Trump them.
We
You know what I'm
closer to Pittsburgh than anything, you know what I'm saying?
saying? Right.
But yeah, that's the Midwest shit. Like we happened to stay out of that shit because we was like, first of all, he didn't want us in his beef with Dog Pound,
Right.
Death Row and all that. So when it came
Which
to
is
that,
amazingly remarkable.
You gotta
that he's
give a
that
lot of
smart.
credit to Eazy-E
that he
for
was
that
that smart.
foresight.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I would have been like, get him, young boys. Yeah,
and we was friends with like Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying?
There's some relativity.
Through Steve Lobel.
Steve Lobel,
we
that's
had,
right.
we had became family with East Coast niggas. So it was our thing. Like we ain't getting in that. That ain't us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how we kept it.
That is dope. But let's just be clear. the two people that was the head of quote unquote this East Coast, West Coast, even though it was imaginary, but it was something that happened. Two biggest people, y'all had records with them both at that same time. Like everybody received backlash if he was on that side or if he was on that side. Like even my brothers, Coco brothers, Smith and Wesson. Like even by just being on the record with it, it seemed like okay, they chose Pac's side. Like, but y'all. No one could say that about y'all because y'all had a record with Pac and Big at the same time at Days War. I think there's no other group in history that has done that. Let's make some noise for that. Yeah. Well, let me also ask you the question because that's genius because that means y'all really had to like mind y'all business, or you tell me.
I mean, no, we really did. Well, we was on the West Coast, so you know, like most people think we from.
I think that they would put you on the West Coast.
Yeah, they think we from the West Coast. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, from the fight from with Wu-Tang back early, like a decade before that, or however long, however that long ago, that 2 years before that. So we was friends with Biggie.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he got us out of that brawl that day.
That's right. That's right. You did
know
say
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we was friends with Method Man. We was friends with different niggas. Like we had already started relationships in the game. So, but niggas thought we was from the West Coast. You know what I mean? But for some reason, like I think it's a God-given thing where we just really didn't have no funk from that shit.
Right.
And I think because the songs were so goddamn strong
Hell yeah.
on both sides, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Pac with the gunshots and then Biggie doing the style, like, cause really motherfuckers in New York, we did shows at BB King's and shit like this. Niggas used to be looking at us in New York like, okay, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't clap, don't give you no love. But then after that, after Big did that shit, it was like, okay, Bone coming to town, nigga. We gonna sell this bitch out.
Hell yeah.
Before that, nigga, it was rough trying to New York, like, nigga, y'all ain't know that, nigga, this New York, nigga, this is nigga, word up, B. Nigga,
Yo, stop. I'm trying to not make eye contact. Yo, you know what's crazy? We working out this morning and shit, and the Pac record come on, and all my white neighbors come out. This is the time they want to come out. And I'm like, oh my God. And they just look, and I'm just like, oh shit, I can't turn it off. Like we just kept working out. I'm sorry. But boom. Quick time.
I want to go back to that Tone Loc time that you met him. Like, how did you connect with him, and what was the situation when you actually met him? Because I saw some of the interviews you did where you talk about it, but I feel like I just want to imagine his face when he met all y'all.
Well, when we first tried to get on with him, it was like some shit out the scene of a movie, like, you know, because some niggas showed us where he lived. Some niggas, we was in the Mansfield Crip area and shit, living over there. Niggas took us to his house, and we knock on the nigga door, ringing his doorbell. This is like probably 8 in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, this nigga don't know us, so he sent some niggas outside. What's going on? We want to rap for you, and he come out with the blunt in his mouth. He like, man, what the fuck is y'all niggas at my house for? He like, nigga, get the fuck away from my motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? Then, but he let us rap. He was like, yeah, that's all right, but don't come to my motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. We had to get away from that nigga house. You know what I mean? I ain't realized what we did till later on, because that shit happened to me. Nigga showed up at my doorstep.
Get out of here.
Like, man, like.
So you get it now.
I get it. Like, nigga, get the fuck away from me.
But what did you do? Yeah.
They just popped up at his crib.
We popped up, but no, we seen him like, a couple years later and reminded him. Like, man, yeah, we was the niggas that showed up to y'all. He was like, Bone, I wish I could have did something for y'all niggas, man. But, you know, he remembered that shit. That's what fucked me up.
Wow.
Yeah, I would imagine he would remember that, though.
We was dusty. We was fresh off we was living homeless out there. We was looking like some wild boys popping up at somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? Pretty nice house too. The nigga was living. That's Tone Loc.
Tone Loc.
Yeah, man.
So you said someone knocked on your door once?
Yeah, a couple niggas came to my house looking for a record deal and shit like that.
All right, so how does this work? What happens?
Well, because I'm gonna tell you a story about a guy named Powder P. He popped up at Crazy Bone house. Powder P from Ghetto Cowboy, you better count your money. The white boy from there, he play Powder P.
Okay.
He popped up and he actually got on.
Powder P.
It didn't work out so well for other people, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Motherfuckers got cussed out, wrong time.
But Powder P made it.
Made me move behind the fence for a while, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was too goddamn famous for a minute.
That's crazy. That never happened to you?
That's why I don't live in houses no more. I can't stand it. Yeah.
That's how Garcia got to Crazy Hood. He popped up at Paul's crib.
Word? Get out of here. He hopped the fence on y'all?
No, he just knocked on the door. Said, yo, I want to get signed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was in the 90s too, so you know, this was when nigga first was learning the game.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You think LeBron gonna come back to Cleveland?
I mean, I would hope he would.
Like this is because he just got swept, right? What else is there to do?
I mean,
it's like I'm being honest. Like that's one of my favorite players. You know,
I'm team LeBron James.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
he got swept, but he ain't do so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let's go with your kid. Let's go to Cleveland for this last year,
go
raise the economy, and then quit.
Go
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck it. If you lose this time, fuck it. Listen, Cleveland, I gave it my all.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm cold. I'm taking my ass back
with
to
that squad
Miami.
Right there, if they can keep a core of that squad right there, pretty sure they could do that.
Okay. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I know I sounded like I was playing earlier, but for real, if LeBron was to come back, sign like a 4-year contract, maybe a 2-year contract, right? With his son. And just to end that shit in Cleveland, that'll be an NBA. It doesn't matter if he wins or not.
Right.
That'll be.
It doesn't matter. Like just him to come back for the city, and like for me, that's like the ultimate basketball. I do not care if he win. I would go watch those games.
So epic, man.
Yeah, because it's like he's putting the city and he's putting his childhood in front of all of the luxury and the riches that he has now, and I think that that's an honorable story. Yeah. Listen, LeBron, if you're listening, I don't think you are, but if you're listening, I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying that'll be
like some
one of the ultimate, Cinderella stories.
But I want him to get the 5th ring, man. Like, I think he can do it.
At Cleveland, or in Cleveland, right?
Yeah,
but who would he need to be surrounded by? Let's say what's that shit called? Scenario.
Fantasy.
Yeah. You keep Mitchell.
Okay.
You might have to give up. See, we need them trees down there, man. You know what I'm saying?
The big boys.
Yeah, we need them. Mobley, Jarrett, Allen. If we keep them two. And keep Mitchell, get us another point guard.
Yeah, rookie. Okay.
Or even let little baby LeBron, let Bronny run the motherfucking one. Just experiment with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think he can get one though with those 3. Him and those 3 and a nice core.
All right.
Yeah, because Bron's strong as fuck.
All right.
Still.
Let me ask you, because I've heard of it. I never got to see LeBron play when he was in Cleveland. How was the morale of him coming back to him coming to Cleveland, playing for Cleveland? Like, how was it different? How was the city different?
I mean, coming from Cleveland, like, our sports are always disappointing.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Bone Thugs and Harmony was we was the hope and the light.
Yeah, y'all was like a football team.
Success story, right?
We was the success.
Y'all was a franchise yourself.
Yeah, we was the ones that had made it thus far. But then when it came to the light the NBA put on it with LeBron James, it was like our city was like everybody. It just motivated the whole city, man.
Right.
Like LeBron changed everything.
Right.
We went from niggas, depressed and selling dope to niggas trying to, bootlegging LeBron t-shirt, nigga. It's a whole nother hustle in the game.
Right.
The energy picked up though, so man, LeBron, he'll always be loved.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, even when he left, there was a lot of niggas hating because that was our hope, so they hated. You know what I mean?
But they do that to people who ain't even from that town,
right?
When they leave. So I guess this was like extra emotional because him being a homegrown, raised kid.
Yeah. He can do it. We can do it.
Yes.
It's a quick time.
Okay, cool.
Sonny, you want to chime in? Come on, Sonny.
Yeah, somebody got a drink for me.
Come on. You gonna just jack Boris the seat? Paul's not here, right?
Now, Paul would have loved the sports questions.
Yeah. So this is gonna be our drinking game now.
Mhm.
We're gonna ask you 2 questions. Give you 2.
Oh, you got a nigga drinking for you. Huh?
Yeah. I gotta chill. I gotta chill till tomorrow. All right,
2 choices. You pick one. We don't drink. You say both or neither. We drink, and all of us drink.
All right, say that again.
We're gonna give you 2 choices. If you pick one of the choices, we don't drink. Nobody drinks.
Okay.
But if you say both or neither, like you really don't want to answer the question, then we just all take a shot.
All right.
But we really just want whatever we bring up, just stories.
Cool.
That's what it's
All
really
right.
for. All right. Pac or Big?
Woo!
Both.
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 Damn.
I mean, I got a drink.
You can see, yeah, we all gonna drink.
Yeah.
Let me get that shot.
Cheers.
I'm on the Ace of Spades. I don't know what y'all got going on over there.
Eazy-E or Jay Prince?
Eazy-E.
Oh, we're not drinking that. Mobb Deep or MOP?
Mobb Deep.
That was easy for me. Twister or Tech 9?
Both.
Okay.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Ooh.
Creeping on them? Come up? E 1999 Eternal.
E 1999 Eternal.
Damn, not both?
Nope. Y'all trying to get me fucked up.
Nah, you good.
Nah, I would have said both.
Yeah.
Das Effects or Fushchikins?
Das Effects.
You met Das Effects? Or y'all interacted?
Real briefly, but you know, I used to do that shit in my living. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Bones stickity, bones stickity, bones.
I think that,
I used to do that shit.
I was listening to the album the other day. I think they music was ill, man.
Yeah.
Fush niggas?
No, Fushchikins was a shit. Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Nigga at the
Technically,
end.
Not smooth. And we don't got nothing to prove. Not smooth.
Both those groups were
Yeah, both groups,
yeah.
man. We need them both on the drink champs.
Yep, absolutely.
Pick them up.
Yellow Wolf or MGK?
MGK.
Because he from the town?
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
EPMD or Run DMC?
Ooh. Both, man. Come on, man.
Cheers.
That's a both?
Salute.
You got to fill that up triple.
Yeah, so take about 3.
Yeah.
Crucial Conflict or Do or Die?
Both.
Right.
No Limit or Cash Money?
Damn. Oh, shit. Damn, them niggas both, man. I got nigga.
That was a great
All right.
That's a fresh batch, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a fresh batch.
Yeah, damn.
Busta or Eminem?
Y'all tripping, man. God damn.
We don't go to bed. This is what it is.
All right, both of them. I see how y'all designed these questions.
That's these guys. They're over there. The Dominican and the Colombian.
Mm-hmm.
You know, stuff.
Stevie Wonder or Lionel Richie?
Stevie Wonder.
You think Stevie could see?
I think he can see better than what they say. He might not
I
be
think so,
totally
too.
blind.
Right.
Because you know you could be
I don't
clinically
know, but I
blind.
went to a Stevie Wonder show though, and he couldn't find that motherfucker right there.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's the first time we hear that. I thought you were gonna say the regular.
No, you know he he be set up. They got the thing right here, and it was pulled out a little bit, and he couldn't see that motherfucker. Me and my girl front row and shit, looking at I'm like, damn, they got Stevie fucked up, baby. Like they need to push my nigga shit over, so Stevie blind, man.
Stevie blind. All right, cool.
We've heard stories where he's crossing the street, he's pressing a button in the elevator.
Yeah.
He might remember that type of shit, though. You never know.
Drake or Kendrick?
Already.
Both of them.
Yeah, I had that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I really like both them niggas though. Like,
Yeah, right. You could like salt and pepper. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Outkast or 3 6 Mafia?
Outkast,
Travis Scott or Kid Cudi?
Kid Cudi,
Because he from the town.
cause he from the town, baby. And I like Kid Cudi too. That nigga,
That's right. Kid Cudi from
I get a lot of inspiration from him.
I forgot Kid Cudi from out there.
Cincinnati, I think. Right?
NWA or Wu-Tang?
NWA all day.
That's a great question, though. I love that question.
I actually don't think it's a great question.
I love the question because I feel like
See y'all,
I think they
see y'all niggas on tour.
Yeah, word.
he took back his dab.
Yeah, I know. But I think it's a great question because, and I'm not talking about like the comparison of group members. I'm talking about
Impact?
Impact.
Okay.
Impact wise, that
That makes sense.
Like NWA changed the way I looked at West Coast, the way I looked at music, and NWA changed it back to how I originally looked at music. You know what I'm saying? So it went back, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, big impact.
like yeah, like hearing people talking about God bodies and swords at the same time
No, Wu-Tang.
was weird and dope. Like, holy shit. I know the God body shit, but these niggas talking about
They both changed the game
they
heavily.
ninjas and shit. Good.
MJ or Prince?
Definitely both.
Okay. You ain't meet Prince though, right?
Or Michael.
I met Prince in the airport one time just to shake his hand though. And that was it though.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe a nigga had on high heel shoes
At the airport.
at the airport. This was in like
Ass not out though, right?
this like 90.
Because you know I used to have the ass out.
No, he
Okay.
was fully dressed. That nigga had on a coat. He was little as fuck. I couldn't believe it.
I thought you said he was Diesel when you were like that.
No,
Like,
he had
I like
a big coat on.
That'd have been funny. You said
it was wintertime.
high heels and Diesel. But it's high heels in the wintertime.
Nigga had some high heel moon boots on or some shit. That shit was crazy. We like,
What airport? You remember what
nigga,
airport?
That's Prince, Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay, wow.
Like, nigga, that's Prince, nigga. Nigga had on high heel moon boots.
Go ahead, Sonny.
Yeah, never.
Who put that one? But anyway, Cleveland Indians or Cincinnati Reds?
You say Cleveland Indians?
Or Cincinnati Reds? Sunday.
Yeah. Cleveland Indians. Not even the Guardians.
All right.
You know, they made us change our names.
Oh yeah, the Guardians.
The Guardians and shit.
You know it's classic Major League. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, the movie?
The movie.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I got
Tripping, yeah.
What is the difference? Like, say, for somebody that doesn't live in Ohio, the culture of Cincinnati and the culture of Cleveland. What's the difference?
I mean, I really can't speak to the culture of Cincinnati. You know, I've been down there, I kicked it a few times and all that, but Cleveland, from what I know, you know what I'm saying, it's just like Cleveland is the roughest, it's got the most black people, it's rough, you know, the dynamics of Puerto Ricans and all that type of stuff. So it's like Cleveland is predominantly black from where I'm from. So I don't know.
Cincinnati's mostly white.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I can't even speak on Cincinnati. I just know. I just know Cleveland. I just know Cleveland run that state.
All right. Let's make some noise, Cleveland.
Yeah, Sonny, another one for you.
Yeah.
I already know what he's going to say.
LeBron or Jordan? You know my answer already.
Yeah, I'm LeBron all day.
What's your answer? I'm curious.
Nobody is LeBron. I'm in trouble for this answer.
I ain't never seen you in a pair of LeBrons in my life.
The first pair of kicks I ever bought your youngest son is LeBron. Still on, brother.
He ain't wear them shit. Foul motherfucker. I'm fucking with you. Nah, but LeBron, yo, that shit is just legendary. Like,
That's crazy.
like, yeah. But I'm not to tell you the truth. That shit is legendary. The fact that he's playing with his kid.
That is.
It didn't even matter whether we win, lose, or draw. The fact that you could stick around long enough that you can like hold out and you can play with their fucking son in the playoffs.
That's a
dog.
dream for
Like
everybody.
that shit is crazy,
That's
yo.
the biggest win ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
even though
saying?
he didn't win, it's the biggest win ever. I agree with
you
that.
and your son.
Yeah, you
man,
and your son, bro.
Do
Like,
anything
yeah.
together. Build
Yeah.
anything
Then he had
together, man.
the moms in the crowd, like
Right.
the grandmoms, all that, like the family, like that
Throwing
shit.
niggas throwing
Word.
alley-oops.
In my mind, there's
Come on,
people
man.
barbecuing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, like, yeah, I know that's not really what happened. Like,
Right.
like that's some, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some hood shit right there. Like,
Pick up on shit.
I like that, bro.
LeBron, I got so much respect for him. And I keep telling y'all, man, real shit, just my opinion. Jordan, love him. I'm from that era. But LeBron, man, the consistency, they're the same guy. You can pick either way. But it's like, the same. Man, that's the good guy.
Nah, man, relax.
All right.
All right.
They're not the same guy. Go ahead.
L.A., New York.
LA. LA all day.
All right.
Go, last one.
Yeah, okay. Oh, loyalty. All right, this last one. Let me get back into the interview. Loyalty or respect?
Respect. Respect over everything, man. You know what I mean? Like, because a person can't really be loyal to you if they don't respect you. You know what I mean? So you got to put respect above anything that you do. 'Cause once you have respect, then you know how to go about dealing with people and how to be loyal to somebody because you respect the environment they bringing you into or whatever the case may be. So respect gonna always take precedence over anything else on earth. You know, respect me. You don't have to like me, you don't have to love me, but you gonna respect a nigga. You know what I mean? Whatever size you think you is, whatever wealth you think you accumulated, like you would never treat me without respect. You know what I'm saying? So I think respect is everything before anything. You know? And that's just how I rock.
Now, years ago, right?
Thank you, Sonny.
We were going through like groups, right? And like how hard it is to work with certain groups, right? And it was unbeknownst to me that me and Mobb Deep was on this list, right? They're like, yo, even though it's two-man groups
that are hard to work with?
like hard to to get together,
okay.
although it's like a two-man group,
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, P had the sickle cell, and Hav would go do his own thing. So sometimes just getting them two together,
It was difficult.
it's different. I had a solo career, Pone had his solo career to get us together. And when I said difficult to work with, I didn't mean difficult to work with. I meant difficult to just get all of them together. You know what I'm saying?
For whatever reason.
I know exactly what you said.
Yeah. and then Wu-Tang was there, and then y'all were there.
Right.
Why do you think it's so hard to get all of y'all together?
I mean, man, god damn. I mean, first of all, when grown men, we spent all our time together as kids.
Right.
You know
That's
what I
real.
mean? Like, we all, I'm talking about, nigga, every day, all day for 8, 9, 10 years, 12 years together.
Right.
Like, going to the room, we gonna go to California.
Right.
We huddled up, nigga. We shoulder to shoulder.
Wow.
And then we started, we made it.
Wow. Yep.
And then some money came in. You know what I mean? And then we started having children. You know what I mean? Niggas got girlfriends. Like, niggas' lives is expanding the whole time. You know what I mean? But we steadily working at the same goal when it was shoulder to shoulder, same room, you going to the bathroom, I'm going to the bathroom in case these niggas trip type. Now it's like, you can get a security guard to go with you or some shit. And, you got your own Bentley. You ain't waiting for Layzie Bone to pick you up in the car or, you know what I mean? Or give you, or put you on in no type of way because it's all there now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So getting these niggas together that done spent the bulk of their life worried about each other. Now niggas got their own ambitions, want to do their own things, ideas and shit like that. So it's like, how do you get these niggas together? It's damn near impossible because everybody doing good. You feel?
All right.
What is it like? Your own success? What's that shit called? Like
You're the enemy to your own success.
yeah, sometimes you're the enemy of your own success.
That's Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
We are the enemies of our own success. Because if we was to do our Transformer shit, our motherfucking Voltron right now, and go
Together?
against anybody in the industry, I guarantee you, put your money on Bone. Because we all polished. We all been doing shit the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of coming together, which is a hard thing, but not so much of a hard thing.
Right.
Because we do love the same shit.
Right.
And we do, we rock with each other. We love each other. That's how we still together. Because if it wasn't, then we would have been beat each other up, fell out, and, which we have done all that shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like that's shit hard.
Yeah, because
It ain't easy. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that shit. Like getting niggas together that got their life together and stuck in their own ways and became who they
like I say,
became.
I'm doing this that day.
Yeah.
Yep. I know exactly how that shit.
Like right now, I'm doing this.
Yeah, exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Niggas is doing something else.
Right.
That Voltron come together.
Yeah. Yeah.
When it do.
And right now, it seems like, what was crazy? And it seems, back in the days when you get elder in the game and people, they want to write you off. The thing about it is, I want to give Master Pill. You see what Master Pill is doing?
The legend.
Where they actually taking money, because what these record labels would do, they would sign elder acts and won't put no money into it because they're saying you already have a built-in audience. All we have to do is just promote to your audience, which makes sense. But what Master Pill is doing is actually saying, we're going to cater to your built-in audience, but we're also going to put money in to these new generations so they can actually see you on these playlists and all that. And I just feel like, I feel like they set the level of, we have, and especially with Jay-Z with that 444 album, like you know what I mean? Like, it's like a whole space. And if y'all was to just get back together and do that album, all of y'all together, like go to Maui and then hit the tour, like what do you think would take for that to happen?
Well, the process of Bone Thugs and Harmony has already begun. It started when we started communicating with Greenback Records, you know what I'm saying? Like just filling out different avenues and things that we could do to really monetize and benefit from all these goddamn years of, going back and forth with all these companies. We went from 12 points to half to 50% of the album to getting our publishing. Like every level of the game, we done been through it. So now it's like, how do we really because that's what we do is music. What we love is still music. But how do we maximize and get paid off that shit? So of course we gonna go direct to our consumer.
Right.
We don't need nobody.
And you said Greenback is the name of the
Greenback Records is a company that we started off talking to a couple years ago.
Okay. It's not Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Okay,
That's the one that
it's
Exhibit.
Conor McGregor.
Exhibit.
Okay.
Exhibit went through there and all that. So we did a bunch of work over there, which Bone Thugs and Harmony accumulated.
And that's the whole Bone thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and we own our material.
That's fine.
So the process has started. Now it's about how we gonna really market our shit and put it out to where we reap all the benefits.
Right.
Because with the circle we got across the world, it's like all we got to do is reach them, and that's direct to consumer, and not putting our shit on DSPs.
Yeah, you don't gotta dilute it.
Yeah, I got some shit. I can show you some things that I'm doing, but So
meaning you're gonna sell, you saying you guys gonna sell an album, but it's not gonna be available on Spotify. It'll be available on BoneThugsHarmony.com.
Yeah, it'll be available
direct.
Like when I do my shit, it'll be on LazyBone.com directly. Pre-orders and all that stuff. So I'm trying me out as the test dummy right now.
Yeah.
So LazyBone.com, my new
The worker and the boss.
Right. I always been that.
That's right.
That always been my job is to the mouthpiece. Eazy-E called, he come pick me up, jump in the car. Come on, we gotta go do this. And so I'm still playing my role, but you know, and the creation in Bone is like we got 50 songs deep
on a new
already.
Wow.
40 songs. I can take an app. I can start putting out albums right now.
Wow.
But the business aspect of Bone Thugs and Harmony, this the thing we gonna perfect this time. Because we been going against the system the whole time. Ever since Eazy-E died. We was the most unluckiest niggas in the game.
What you mean by that?
Nigga, we put out a hit song.
Yeah, I know this.
Now, mind you, Eazy-E put his album out, right? I mean, he took his album off to put our shit out. Had he not did that, y'all wouldn't have heard of Bone. But how unlucky is Bone Thugs and Harmony for the nigga that put them out, the mentor that kept us together and all that? Like we've been attacked by the wolves the whole time. It's been us against whoever the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So Eazy-E died 15 months into, like, it wasn't no sign, nigga. It wasn't like, oh, he's sick, he's gonna be fucked up. No, we kicking it, wrestling, kicking, pop, pop, having a drink, toast to the most. You about to sell more records than Dog Pound, nigga. That's how we kicking it. And this nigga died. 1 month. HIV positive, 2nd month, full blown, 3rd month, gone. Like, we like, what the fuck? So Bone was left on their own with all this fame. Fighting the fuck out of Ruthless Records.
Yeah, the label's a mess after he passes.
Yeah, I've been bucking against this system since then. Mighty Mo Thug, I did that. Harmony House, you know what I'm saying? Solo records.
You're the first Koch deal, right?
Yeah, I was the first one over at Koch. Before Jim Jones got his job. He don't even know he needs to thank me for that. Because I opened them motherfucking doors up, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Koch, when I went there, was all Pokemon. Them niggas was making money off Pokemon. Guy by the name of Forrest Hamilton, rest in peace, who also passed away. But anyway, took me up there, you know, I got the Koch thing jumping. Mo Thug 3 was the first record we put out over there. I did a whole bunch of solo shit, you know, but I was 50-50 with Michael Koch, so my independent shit was all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what year was that?
This was like 2003,
Super
maybe.
early 2000s, yeah.
You was doing independent 50-50 back then?
Kick, nigga.
Got there, make some noise.
That was
Oh, you want me to pop my business shit?
please.
Yeah.
Listen, so the deals Crazy and Busy got, they first solo deals. I negotiated that shit.
Wow.
The deal that Flesh and Bone, when he went to Def Jam, I negotiated that shit. Leor Coins and motherfucking DMC showed up at my house trying to get Bone Thugs and Harmony, nigga.
DMC is like Run DMC?
Like the DMC, nigga, my mama cooked this nigga some chicken and everything, nigga. On some real shit. So all them deals, like I was making deals before my time.
Wow.
So that's why this time, you know, Bone fans just gotta bear with us, cause it's gonna be right. I want all of it. You're gonna see it in my presentation for Dash. And that's my new record that I'm
Because I see that's on your hat. Dash?
Yeah, Dash is, you know, it's the line between your birth date and your death date. So that's why I've been living my Dash, doing my motherfucking thing. That little line right there, that's what I'm representing. And trying to make sure everybody get the story right on Bone, because we bros, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That.
Like it ain't nothing can happen on earth that we ain't gonna do our thing. This shit is really eternal type shit. So me on the business side, I done negotiated some things. I put it like that.
Okay. Does it ever feel like, you know, it's like you know, like whether it's me and E or like me and Capone or, you know, like, you know, sometimes like when you like you get with your brother, but then it's like it's business attached to it, no matter what. Like you want to like just sit around and just, hey, what's up, my man? How's the kids doing or whatever.
Right.
But it's always something to talk about, business, and it's like. Like when you get with your brothers, is it ever awkward like that? You know what I'm saying? Because like somebody's gonna bring up something. Someone's like, man, you didn't get a call from the Palladium?
You know what? It's always something that's get brought up, but you know what? Us going on stage together, that's when the fuck we can forget about everything.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, so that's why I say I like the stage better than anything else. That time you blank out and get to going. You know, you
Yes.
That chemistry kicks in for y'all.
And it's automatic. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's the moments we live for.
Yeah.
But, you know, everything else just a regular challenge to this.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm a part of this run club, and in the run club we say, yo, you know what? Whether we had this or not, we'll still run outside tomorrow, right? And it made me think, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether we had this or not, we would still be friends. Whether me and Capone had this or not, we would still be friends. But I always reminisce when we were friends. Right. And it's like, although life is beautiful, is that sometimes I think about that, like what would life be like? You know what I mean? If the business never got involved. Because think about it, like you guys all together, right? Only reason why you guys probably are not all together is because one, everybody got families, everybody got their own life. But also, business at some point changed it all. It just does without even trying to. It's just like.
But remember, there's a lot of blood family there too, so they would see each other probably regardless.
But that's what I meant, though. I said every word but business.
Right.
Of course it's the business.
Right.
That comes along with the ambition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but our ambition is, bottom line, Bone is a place that we all can go that we know that's successful and that's safe and all that. But the business always gonna get in the way, but Bone always come first in the long run.
That's fire.
We go through the fire. We fight that shit out, and then usually this shit work out because it's meant to be. It's kind of ordained what we be doing.
Right.
We ain't playing this shit out. We took trips.
Right.
We planned on leaving California to meet Eazy-E, but you know, the shit was working and it just keep working.
Right.
You know, even though we fight like as individuals of trying to figure out who want to do what and all that, we still, dog, it's like, it's meant to be, it's a chemistry, put it like that.
Hell yeah.
So it's kind of simple for us.
Yeah, because I see, you know, I've been on tour with Raekwon, I've been on tour with, you know, most of them, but it's always a pleasure when you get to see them together. Right, you don't realize how you miss the whole, you know, camaraderie when they're together. And I'm telling you, it's the same thing for y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like I could imagine y'all just sitting around watching y'all, like watching footage of y'all as kids, like y'all watching y'all as kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just see that, like, you know what I mean, sitting down and like, you know what I mean?
Niggas got jokes.
No, I mean, I'm sure y'all with each other, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you have a luxurious, dope fucking career. You know what I'm saying? I know you said the dark side of it, but that's not what we see from the outside looking in. So like,
yeah, not dark, just, you know, everybody go through difficulties. That's all I'm trying to be like. Bone got their own set of difficulties, but really the shit is dope.
Right, hell yeah.
We still have fun.
Word.
Yeah, catch us at them shows. We be having turn the fuck up.
You know what I heard you say on a interview recently. You was like, the first of the month is a celebration record.
It is.
I didn't actually listen. This is how dumb I am. Just always sung along. It's the first of the month. I'm not even realizing it's the first of the month getting the check.
Yeah, you get that check, you get to come up.
Wait, you didn't think of it as a celebration?
No, I never, until he said that.
Nah, that was always a celebration record.
And, you know, shit, like, you know, what I'm trying to say is, when I heard him describe it that way,
Crossroads is the one that's a little bit more.
No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Hold on. We're gonna get to that.
You know, first to the money, strictly for the hustlers. You get your money, you know what I mean?
Because first to 15th is when the checks come, right?
Checks come in, get your money, you double that shit up, have your barbecue.
Yeah, I didn't get my check on the first. I got them on the 15th. Still to this day, the 15th.
Right now,
this is fucked up. So I'm sorry. So please. So, all right, so y'all go in the studio. This beat is playing, and what comes up with this?
I mean, we in the studio. I mean, shit be so long ago, I forget who sang.
Was it the first of the month?
Yeah, it was the first of the month.
It was the first of the month when y'all made the first of the month.
We had a song about the first of the month because it's fucking true.
It was the first of the month when y'all made the first of the month.
Because it's true. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is true. It's like when we in the studio, we just vibe. It might be chants going on. It might be it might be Cray. It might be me. It might be Wish. You never know where it's coming from. I don't remember exactly who came up with that chant to that beat, but you know what I mean? It's just like, and that's what stuck because it's true, man.
Right.
We was probably thinking about getting a check or something, and that's how that shit happened, man.
That's the first of the month.
Motherfucker, first of the month.
Yo, you know y'all records are timeless. Like they play y'all shit in bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, I know.
That's real.
When you grow up in the projects, you know what I'm saying, and you rap and sing, you come up with shit like first of the month.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
The white people didn't know what y'all was talking about.
Motherfucking food stamps came in handy.
So, when we spoke about that earlier, Crossroads. I believe, was that Hype Williams?
Nah, that wasn't Hype Williams.
Because this was $1 million video. This was like 1.5. That was up there. Like, I believe y'all was the most expensive video
at that time.
I believe so.
It was something like that. It was up there though. It was about $1.5 million production, but that was the first time you really seen like the nigga that was Ken Dog was disappearing in the cold. You seen the Black Angel with the wings come out.
Right.
You seen Eazy-E walking up the mountain.
Right.
Them effects right now, you can do that shit in CapCut.
right now.
Chat GPT could do that
now.
motherfucker.
That shit cost back then. It was like cutting edge.
Hell yeah.
It was
That shit
having some shit from Disney.
I like them niggas getting money. That's what you like. You look at that, you like them niggas spend a lot on that motherfucker.
They spent about 1.5. Had to recoup that too.
You going too fast. You know,
had to recoup that shit too.
Yeah, you know, I had a video for 1.1. I didn't know I had to recoup this shit. I'm sitting there drinking Louis the 13th, ordering Cristal.
But that budget was already set anyways. You were gonna recoup it anyways.
Nigga, if they would have told me, you got to pay back every single one of these dollars, I wouldn't have been drinking Louis nothing. I would have went to E&J, baby.
Nigga would have thought, you know.
45, baby. But all right, cool. So, all right. The people come to you guys and say, Crossroads has to be the biggest video in hip-hop history. You guys are saying what?
I mean, when they said it had to be, or did they?
No, how did they?
No, I'm asking.
He's asking.
I'm just being animated. I'm sorry.
Like, did y'all know it was going to be a big budget video? Like, how did the label present it?
Was this y'all idea, or was it a label idea to say let's spend 1.5?
It definitely wasn't presented like, oh yeah, this is a big budget video. It's going to be great. You know, it wasn't no numbers brought up and shit at that time, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be great and all that, and it was gonna be a big video, but we knew that because of the song and what the song was representing. Like we just when we saw the video, we was mind blown. Again, this 1996, so of course we wasn't the business side of it. But we wasn't that acclimated with where we should have been, but that shit just it blew our mind. We didn't know they was spending all that goddamn money. You know what I mean? But all we knew was we had a dope ass video, and this motherfucker is different, and and we finna do something. That's what we knew.
And then, when was the moment you found out you got to recoup this?
I found that out shortly after, you know what I mean? Because you got to remember, Eazy-E had just passed. Tamika Wright and Michael Klein, they was fighting for the company and all that shit. So all our shit was in court for a minute.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that
You know what I'm
part.
saying? So they was in court for a minute. So come 1997, when it's time for us to do a new album, that's when nigga learned that, okay, now you got to recoup. Because we had like some millions of dollars where it was the budget. But this other budget had leaned over into this new budget, which had lessened that budget. And they was piggybacking everything off everything with the royalties and publishing and all that shit, that how they was robbing the fuck out of us. You know what I mean? Like, so
They had part of your publishing too, the label?
yeah, Rufus had a piece of our publishing in the beginning.
Damn.
After we sold millions, we renegotiated that back. You know what I mean? But yeah, but ain't none of our shit been easy, man. Come from easy, but not easy. You know what I mean? It's all been a lesson. Lessons learned. The more you go through this shit, the better off you gonna be on your motherfucking own. Trust me.
A lot of people have that same story, right? Obviously, I have the same story. We always look at it like, you know what, we signed this first deal.
Right.
It might not be the best,
but you get in the door.
You
had to get in the door back then, though. But we didn't. You had to get in there, N.O.R.E.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I
had to.
Yeah,
if you didn't do it then,
you wouldn't be here now.
Maybe we not here now.
Yes.
So we had to take that elevator. We had to do that roller coaster of life, nigga. Yeah. So go ahead.
So how do we tell a young person right now, like, you know, both of us consider the OG, and a young person comes over with us and says, man, Layzie, man, N.O.R.E, I'm about to sign to
Star Rock is trying to
Big Ice Records.
Right.
Big Ice Records. And I'm like,
Burner Ice Records.
Yeah, Burner Ice Records, right? And we like, damn. And he like, yo, man, such and such. But we know that this one opportunity, if he does make it, he might not make the money that he wants, but he could put in that position, because the one thing they can't take away from you is fame.
Right.
Once you become famous,
once you a brand.
Yes, once you're a brand. Once you brand yourself, they can't take that away from you.
You brand.
So that's the reason why
Drink Champs brand.
Yes. So that's the reason why they are careful now, and they don't have artist development. They want the artists to develop their self.
So that's why it's different.
And then they come get these artists.
Right.
So what do you say to little Uzi Ice Cube? little Ice Cube Ace of Spades, right? So what do you say to him? He says to you, man, Layzie, I got this deal, man, and I know I could go to the next way. Let me not even.
I'll be like,
okay, yeah. Tell me.
He'll be like Tone Loc coming out the. That's good.
The fuck ass nigga, do what you gotta do. No, don't do that. No, man, I just, an artist these days, a youngster these days, got way more options than we had.
Yeah.
So my first thing I'm gonna tell them is, let's weigh your options out thoroughly.
Right.
And then before you decide, like, just don't jump out the tree. Don't be hasty. Haste make waste. I give them the whole spiel. Don't just take your fucking time. Like, if they offering it to you now, that's there. The offer is there. Now let's just weigh your options out.
Right.
Because if they offering you that might be a quick fix. But if you take 3 years to do this and you own everything, nigga, and then if it take you 3 years to have all your residuals, all your intellectual properties, you own everything.
You're always see your publishing.
Ooh, if I was managing these little niggas, it'd be on and cracking. Holla at me. No, I'm just don't holler at me. Still doing my shit.
But I remember Master P trying to lend his expertise to certain people. Certain people, taking it, but certain people not. Like, you know what's the crazy thing? And this is my personal question asking you. If the kid knows who I am and I meet him, I fuck with him. But if the person don't really know who I am, I'm not interested in introducing myself, bro. Like, I'm not interested, and I'm not saying I'm not fucking with the YNs, but I was one of them niggas. And I know I'm when I walk off, he gonna be like, that old motherfucker. I know this.
Right.
That was me. I used to say that.
Right.
To the MC that I didn't understand. So I'm not saying I don't mess with them, but I almost understand their fucking logic, because when you get your first little record and you popping,
Right.
you think first off, you think this feeling is gonna last forever.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand that feeling is like a crackhead. It's 15 seconds and then you're gonna go on and make another one.
Right.
But if do you fuck with this young generation? That's a better question, because I don't.
That's a pivot ass, weird ass.
I like some of them.
You just broad stated
But no, I just want to be honest. Like, some of them is like, man, I hope you survive.
I like a lot of them.
You can't put it on the whole generation.
That's the whole generation majority.
Overall, the mentality of it all, I don't like it though.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I think these niggas do need artist development.
Yes.
I think they do need to learn how to listen. I think they do need to appreciate who put these stones up for you to build the building that you're building. Like, so certain things I don't agree, but I do see a whole lot of talent.
Yeah, there's a lot of
It's just motherfuckers don't want to listen because everything is right here. Like, you know, maybe if you can make them to listen to people that been there before them, or, you know, had the wisdom, been there, done that, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times I don't fuck with them. A lot of times I do. So I got kids in this music shit now, you know, so I try to tell them.
I like what you did with Finesse. Like, I believe he sampled Biggie, and he said that y'all tried to charge him, and that's impossible because that was belonged to Bad Boy.
That's Bad Boy shit.
Right. But I like how you didn't blow your cool. Like I
did at first.
You did? Oh, I didn't see that part there.
No, it was in private.
Okay,
you know,
okay.
What the fuck wrong with these niggas, man? But no, it's just like when I thought about it and shit, I'm sitting in my bed, I'm chilling like, these little niggas just really don't know.
Call him a grasshopper, I believe.
Yeah, grasshopper.
Yeah.
He said,
when you call somebody a grasshopper, that's actually like giving them you're gonna it's a kung fu reference. It's not actually an actual diss. It's like, you know what I mean?
I wasn't sunning you. But I'm just letting you know, nigga. I'm respect your elders, nigga.
Yeah.
It's more of respect your elders, and I've been here before, you know, before you, so. From the game of respect again,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all that was. I just had to let the little nigga know, like, I like what you did, but you know what I'm saying? We don't own that shit.
Right.
Try to educate him. He still went crazy.
Right.
So these little niggas crazy.
But you think that was his record label who actually said, you know, Bone Thugs is trying to charge you, or you think he just got fed some false information and just ran with it? I mean,
I don't know if he did his due diligence. Man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. You gotta do your due diligence.
All right.
Yeah.
So I didn't ask you this earlier, but I feel like I know the answer to this. We always have this on Quick Time of Slime. They didn't have it this time. But I think I know the answer to this. What do you like more? Making the record or performing the record?
I like performing the record.
I knew you was going to say that.
I mean, I'm in love with the whole process, though. Like, I love making music, man. Like, now that technology done took the turn it took, I wake up out my middle of the night, go down in my studio, record me some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard you do 4 bars and chill out, and then you do another 4 bars.
Like it ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You remember we used to have the whole 16.
You
fuck up on that 16.
You bougie now. You got your own studio now.
Had to rewind that 2-track.
Back then we used to have to do the 2-track. The whole look as an old nigga. Just chill, y'all. Relax. Let's have our moment. Like, you used to have to do the whole verse.
Right.
And you remember, if you had to punch in, you had to tape it.
Yeah, you cut it with the razor and shit.
Oh,
shit
you
take
new
30
niggas,
minutes.
you better be lucky.
Fuck
we had to really work. That was really working.
Fuck that vibe up if you want to.
Yes. You gotta do it all the way through.
Man.
Holy shit. Let me ask you. you get to speak to and hang with Tupac again for a week, but you knowing that his demise is gonna come. What would you do different hanging out with him?
Damn. Well, man, I'll be in his ear like, dog, we gotta live long, man. We gotta focus on the business. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that's distracting, I would have just been telling him. But that's the type of person I am, though. I can see the bullshit coming. I done been through so much, man. I've been shot, stabbed, kicked, punched, selling my dope the first of the month, all that old. I did it all. So I could see it coming. I'd pop. Oh man, we need to slow down. Let's get these movies. That's what I'm putting on the table. You know what I'm saying? So I would just keep encouraging him to stay focused on. You know, I definitely wouldn't have been promoting fuck this one and fuck that one. You know what I'm saying? It's a waste of time.
Let me ask you this, because it's not a lot of people that we have on the show that met Pac and that met Biggs, but
not just met them, work with them.
Yeah, and work with them. But let me just ask you a question about staying on Pac for a second. People that we know, we interviewed, we asked them, what's the difference between Pac down with Digital Underground and Pac down with Death Row? I ain't never get to meet Pac, so I'm just, you know what I mean?
Did you know that?
Did you know Digital Underground Pac? Yeah.
I mean, I would just say Digital Underground Pac was young and less experienced. And then the other Pac had been through some shit, went to jail, been accused of rape and all.
Right.
Had, had a chance
Life
to have.
caught up with him.
He started growing as a man.
Right.
The other one was a young kid coming out of school. I think he went to
in Baltimore.
School.
Yeah, in Baltimore.
You know what I'm saying? So he knew acting. And he knew he was an educated man.
Yeah.
So, but he was young. And then some shit happened, and he had to grow up from that, and that's what developed into the man in him. So life is phases, man. You know what I mean? That was a kid back there when he was, let's do the hump and the hump. Yeah, he was young. You know what I mean? He was developing, he was becoming. Then he became, and that's who that was, you know what I mean? Right. And we didn't get a chance to see, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, and I know that because it seemed like to me life changed every 7 years. You look up and things is a little bit different. It's a new technology. We podcasting, we doing this, we doing that. But I've been watching that since I was 7 years old.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I got my own science to this shit.
What were you guys feeling as a group, seeing the Pac and Big thing going back and forth, and then where it ended up? Like, how was that affecting you guys?
Well, it was tripped out to me because I had remembered them niggas being friends.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, I heard niggas talking about they was friends, and like the stories I was hearing was they was like this.
Word.
You know what I mean? And then when all the shit happened,
I forgot that.
with the shooting and at the studio and all, and then
The Quad City thing, right?
So
Quad
it was,
Studios.
for me, man, it was just like, that shit just unfortunate. It's hard to talk about because it ain't shit we could do that's gonna change nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But we know niggas in this game should not be beefing to the motherfucking point where shit get to blazing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think this is our first example where that actually happened in the culture, right? Except Scott LaRock, but
and it didn't happen since.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's been going down.
Oh,
Young
oh,
YNs is out of control.
It's a bunch
They
of
out
them.
there and they making records about it.
These
On
days,
the block
huh?
that they did it at. They're like, yo, I shot him here.
Oh,
Yes,
what the fuck I was just thinking. You
Whoa.
And I feel like before that, though, Quick and MC8
Shit, normal,
were
huh?
pretty
Yeah,
at it.
Look,
I'm stunned.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm stunned.
They got us looking crazy. They got us looking smart.
Yeah.
Like, you know how we, like our generation, like they out here. Yo, I
Like,
clipped
we
them on
wasn't
69th.
Like we wasn't even
On the
in-
ground. On the ground.
On the ground, right here by the pizza shop. And I went and got an icy after that. And they saying it and they raps. And they did it.
No, on the gram.
That's
yeah, and they did it. Word.
Yeah, but Damn, I forgot the question you asked, nigga.
No, you answered it. You answered
Okay,
it.
but here, let me ask you the same question I asked you before, right? Now, but this time it's a little twist. You get to hang out with Biggie for a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you get to, God tells you, yo, you get to say, you know, what he shouldn't do in order for him to not meet his demise. So it's the same question, but you get like to do something like to make Big not, you know, run into fate.
Oh, that's very simple. Nigga, we ain't going to
Don't
California.
go.
That is
Stay your ass in New York where the people love you at, and you know they got your back, nigga, and all that old fuck new friends.
right.
No new friends.
Right.
Fuck that.
But let me ask you, did you feel that type of energy for Big out in LA? Like, did you feel that love wasn't there, especially at that time because it was right after Pac's death?
Nigga, they love that nigga.
Big.
When we was in the studio with
Wow.
that nigga, we was outside and shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nigga, we outside, nigga. Like, they stopping, screaming for Big.
Wow.
Hey, Gee, what's up, nigga?
Wow.
He walking around, he don't give a fuck.
All right.
Like, not a flinch, not, you know, cars go,
Right.
he ain't looking that way.
Right.
He just, whatever we doing, he's like, he was really, he was poised, he was having fun, and that's fucked up.
Because I heard C's even say that trip. He said anytime they went to Cali, he said, but that trip in particular,
They got a warrant.
They was having so no. I'm talking
But they
about
got a warrant not to go for that trip.
Yeah, but
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I would have said don't go.
Right.
But I'm just saying though, but niggas was having a good time.
yeah, that's what C said. That's what I'm saying. C said that all the time they went to Cali, but he said, but this particular trip, that this is one of they was really having fun. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Because it wasn't the people of the city. It was something, you know, it was more like, it wasn't East Coast, West Coast.
Right.
It was people that was beefing.
right.
Well,
At the
I
end of
know
the day.
when we was in the studio, it was C's, it was about 15 Mo Thug members, it was about 15 Bad Boy members in the 2-room studio, jam-packed in that motherfucker, and he was having the time of his life.
Right.
And I seen him the night before when they left the hotel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was happy.
Oh, so he was there?
So I would just say, don't even go there. Like,
Wow.
let's figure this shit out for real first.
Wow.
That's deep, though.
Yeah, that's real deep.
Remember, he even has the record on the album, Going Back to Cali record.
Yeah.
Like, he knew he had love out there.
Yeah.
He loved it out there.
See, when you live that shit, you would ask some deep ass shit.
No, I mean, you know why? I really never met Pac. Like, I met Big like a couple of times. One of the illest shit about Big is I met him one of the times I met him was in a tunnel, and we had just did LA. We wanted to like go back. We wanted to represent for New York and the East Coast. And Big looked at me, and he couldn't have been like 22 or something like that. And he looked and was like, "Nah, I'm not using that." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "I'm not using that. I'm too big, and if I respond to this guy, then they're gonna think that what he's accusing me of, I did." And like at the time, I was like, "Big is crazy." But, you know, now as an older man, I was like, yo, he was so wise back then. It was me who was the idiot.
For his time.
Yeah. Word. So, okay, hold on. Okay. So Mariah Carey really kicked you out of the studio?
It wasn't Mariah.
Like,
Kick who? Me out?
Yeah, when she was doing her vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was her specifically? Nah, it wasn't her.
I must have called her because she didn't kick me out.
No, she ain't say y'all. She didn't say y'all got to get the fuck out. But it was like, you know, it's time for her to do her vocal.
Okay. She wanted privacy.
You know.
Yeah.
With all the courtesy and all the respect in the world, y'all gone on over there and that's what she did her thing. But yeah, she was private when she did that.
Okay, but hold on. Okay. When you recorded with Big was there?
Big was there when me, Busy, and Crazy recorded our verses. Big took the thing home. We didn't hear when we did our shit. Big was like, oh man, he like, I'm telling you, we know. And he trying to tell us he gonna take that shit home and, let us hear it later. So that's what happened. But we didn't hear his verse until after he passed.
Did you expect his verse to be that way?
Not at all, nigga. Is you crazy?
Yep.
There's no example of somebody trying to pay homage to y'all at that time.
That was the most ultimate homage Bone Thugs and Harmony could have ever got.
And you didn't,
motherfucking life, nigga. Like,
and you didn't get to hear it with him and to say, damn, bro.
They couldn't even perform it live together. That's crazy.
Damn, imagine y'all performing that. I got chills,
Yeah,
bro.
that would be great.
We did our shit. All day. We was in the studio like 14, 15 hours. I passed out in the limo, woke up, did my shit. Busy had did his crazy. He was like, but it was late as fuck.
Right.
And
this is in Cali as well?
Smoking and drinking and we having fun and shit. C's, Lil' Kim, everybody was there in that month. Everybody, man. And then next thing you know, he like, I'm gonna take this home. Took that shit home, and we never heard it till it came out after he passed. And he was like, armed and dangerous, ain't too many getting banged with us. We like, Cray, like he did what I told him to do.
Wait, who said
he
that?
gave him direction on it?
Nah, I don't know what they talked about. He said he did what I told him to do. I said, all right.
But who's Craig?
Crazy. Crazy.
Oh, Crazy. I thought you said Craig. I'm like, who the fuck is Craig? Nigga,
Craig,
how this nigga get this started?
I said Craig, man.
Where did Craig come from? Who the fuck is Craig?
No, I said Craig, man.
Okay, my bad. Holy shit. Okay. Was y'all in the studio with Pac when y'all recorded with Pac?
Busy was in the studio with Pop.
Okay.
He had that pleasure. You can ask him that question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Busy looked like he was in the studio with Pac.
Yeah,
they look like they get along.
And then our homegirl, Silky Frine from GBM, she was like the plug for that session right there. I always got to say that because she be like, you know, I put that together. She did.
Okay.
Busy they did their verse, and then I think Busy wanted it for like a solo song or something like that, but we was like, nigga, you got us fucked up. This Pop.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get at the Pop.
Y'all stepped in and said,
Yeah. Hold up, man.
Yeah. Okay. We established we was in the studio with Mariah Carey. Only time she needed privacy for her vocals. We established that, right?
Right.
Good. But now, Phil Collins flies you out to Sweden.
Phil flew us out. Phil flew us to Sweden, man.
Were there black people there?
None.
I know, I've been to Sweden, that's why
Definitely wasn't no black people there, though, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, but...
Okay, y'all land in Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
Phil picks y'all up.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls Royces, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what happens?
I mean, we end up... I don't know, he took us to this one spot, you know what I mean? He was like, he said it was his house, right? I swear to God, we pulled up to a castle, nigga. I'm talking about a motherfucking, like, castle. Big as fuck.
Like shit, He-Man living.
Yeah.
Castle Grayscale.
Yeah, so it took us about 20 minutes to get down the driveway. So we gets out the car.
20 minutes? Hold up. Let's skip over that part. Hold on. That's a whole neighborhood.
To get
it's
down
20
the
minutes?
driveway.
Just the driveway. Okay.
Driveway. We pull up to the thing, and it's another fence you got to get out in front of. So the nigga, we get out. Phil got some weed.
He got what?
Weed.
Weed?
Phil. We like, oh, this nigga smoke weed.
Because I imagine y'all didn't bring no weed with y'all to Sweden. Yeah. Didn't A$AP Rocky get locked up in Sweden?
No,
Germany. Put you on blast like that.
No, that was not Germany. It was
Phil
Sweden.
Bone, I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't Germany.
Google it. It was Germany.
Yeah, it wasn't Germany. I promise you it wasn't Germany.
Well, I forgot. I was telling Phil, I ain't mean to put you out there like that.
No, feel good.
Yeah.
So you get out the car, Phil got a platter? Like a bowl?
No, not a platter.
Okay.
Like he come out.
Sweden.
He had on a trench coat.
Uh-huh. A trench coat?
Yeah, he had
Shit, wait a
trench
minute.
coat on. He just pulled that shit out. He ain't say nothing. He ain't even tell us he had the weed. He ain't say he was about to light it or spit. All we just, this nigga start smoking weed. And we fiending. Like, nigga, we done took a 14-hour flight over to this motherfucking nigga. And that's when he became Phil Bone.
Hold on, y'all.
Nothing like
y'all.
smoking in
Phil
Sweden.
Bone.
Phil
Y'all
Bone.
done made him a part of the hood. That's like giving a nigga a gang name. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I told him, roll with the Bone, most of them gonna follow, man. Goddamn.
All right, cool. Now, I imagine the studio is in the house.
Yep, somewhere in that castle.
Okay. So y'all go in.
Somewhere in the castle.
So y'all go in. How does this record come about?
So, actually, Cray was playing with one of his samples. And then we sampled it. So we sent it to him, and he was like, well, if they can come out here, then I'll let them use it. You know what I'm saying? So...
Well, this was like some Godfather shit.
Yeah, we went out there, you know, and we wanted to shoot a video. So he was like, but if y'all come to Sweden, then I'll give y'all... Because he gave us this speech about he never let people... really rappers sample his music and things like this. You know what I'm saying? This is how, things like this. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay, can we use the motherfucker? Went to Sweden, smoked weed with a grape, and shit, in the castle. Nigga, I ain't never been in no castle before. Americans say they be having cribs and shit like this. This shit was drew out of a comic book with all the etchings in that. I was like, fuck. This nigga got some money.
Yeah.
This was like 2005, 2006. That's when I wanted some Phil Collins money.
Phil Collins money sounds good to me.
You want a castle?
I want a castle. I like castles.
The real estate, was off the hook.
Is that like the weirdest person that you know that loves y'all music? Because y'all music is so universal. I imagine.
Nah, man. Shit, N.O.R.E.
We just talked about.
Oh shit, she supposed to come and drink champs.
I was just in Australia and I seen her. And I gave her a hug. I couldn't believe it. You see your peoples, you taking pictures. Like, I get pictures all the time. Like,
Wait, tell me, say that again?
So we was in Australia. And I seen her, right? Mm-hmm. I forgot that her son, Damon Elliott, produced half of Flesh and Bones out.
Oh, shit.
So she's so much a Bone fan. It's crazy.
And remember, she used to hate hip-hop, so...
I seen Smokey Robinson.
The nigga with the green eyes.
Yeah. Where I seen him, right? And he was like, I'm like, damn, that might be, nigga look like Pops a little bit, right?
Right.
And then he was like, I know who you are. Mm-hmm. I know your music. Mm-hmm. I approached Gladys Knight the same way. She was like, I know who you are. That's when shit be kicking in, like, damn. Like, that's real.
Those are the greats.
Like, they know.
Right.
So that's like the oddest.
Right.
Phil Collins wasn't odd though. He was just
after you name him Bone, he's just down.
Yeah.
Fuck it. And he's smoking bud in the castle.
Like that.
In Sweden. Where they locked A$AP Rocky up for the same shit.
Right.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. For like 2 joints or something like that. No, he had a fight. No, he had a fight. I'm gonna look at that. I'm throwing bud on the nigga. Yeah. Look, my bad. Look at me. My bad. Yeah, my bad.
Call Phil if you need him.
Yeah.
What country were you surprised though?
Yeah.
That you had a fan base in? That you went for the first time, obviously.
Everywhere, man. It's just like being able to travel, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't never really been to an Asian country. But all over Europe, Brazil, South America, it just trips me out that niggas got out the hood and made a name, and I can go anywhere I want to go on earth and really, do business and be respected and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Take this picture.
Armed and dangerous. Ain't too many getting banged with us. You see, Stevie J was up in that motherfucker. Lil C, Steve Lobel, Crazy Bone, my nigga Cat, Flesh and Bone, Busy Bone, P. Diddy was in that motherfucker. I was sitting right next to Big. That nigga stole my motherfucking weed too. I ain't bullshitting. I'm like, nigga, where my weed at, man? He like, oh, I thought you was. Nah, we're playing Big.
What about the Black Panther soundtrack? The Points.
That was the very first time we interacted with everybody. You know what I'm saying? We
I'll take it like that.
it was like you put the verse down and then you do the shoot your part to the video.
Right.
So that Panther
Was that at D&D Studios?
I don't know where it was, man, but it was like we did the song and then the video was next. Like, so it was like then we sing Red Man and you know, we fresh now, we just now getting on. So we looking at niggas like nigga Red Man in this bitch. It was, that whole little process was the shit.
Oh,
shout out to the Ace of
let's talk about Brothers for the Struggle. Back in the day, right?
Right.
Tell us what that was.
So Brothers for the Struggle. Pratt, Paycheck and Pratt. These were some homies from Cleveland, Ohio, right? That they was the first niggas selling shit out the trunk, selling their music and
Like rap a lot?
Yeah, independently doing their thing. Okay. So when I shout out Brothers for the Struggle, it's a group, a duo group that had the block on lock, you know what I mean? And them was the first Cleveland examples that we had of get in the studio, record your music, going through all the different processes. So, yeah, that's Brothers for the Struggle, man. Them niggas was a cold group from Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
In like 88, 87, 88.
Okay. Now, what's the association to Yolanda Adams?
Oh, man. We did a song with Yolanda, which to me is my favorite Bone song.
Favorite Bone song?
My favorite Bone song, because it's my favorite type of music is the inspirations, shit that pick you up. But that's up there with my favorite Bone song, because it's called Order My Steps. So we had did a song with her on the Strength and Loyal album that we did with Swizz Beatz and Interscope.
Right. We was talking about that earlier. We was that Full Surface?
Full Surface.
It was Full Surface, right?
Full Surface.
Yeah.
It was us. We banged out with Swizz Beatz for about 2 years straight.
So what was that? That was Jimmy. You guys had business with Jimmy Iovine, and then Swizz came in, or you guys had beef with
Swizz? Interscope.
And Swizz took you to Interscope because we forgot that. We was
I completely. I was like,
So through Steve Lobel, we end up plugging with Swizz. Right. So Swizz at that time, Bone, we ain't had no deal, none of that type of stuff. So long story short, we hooked up. Steve took me to Swizz. We end up getting, that's when we did the 3-man album with myself, Crazy Bone, and Flat. Myself, Crazy Bone, and Wish. I'm sorry. So that was the Strength and Loyalty album. And we did that album, and that was and Swizz, we was with Full Surface, but through Interscope, Jimmy Iovine and them. And that album, that shit platinum out the gate. Swizz. Goddamn it. Swizz resuscitated that right quick. And we had the single with Akon.
That's right.
That was like 2006. I tried. We had put out a movie that year that went platinum.
Right.
You sell 100,000 DVDs or something.
Right. Okay.
Platinum.
Yeah. On the independent.
Yeah.
What do you? And you had the pleasure of having both. What do you like better? Being on a major or being independent?
Hands down, independent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
why so?
Because the pros of being on a major is you can have everybody do everything for you, and it's easy like that.
Right.
So that's the pro.
Yes.
Everything else is a con against that shit. You know what I mean? So
Wow.
I would rather be independent and do everything myself and take my time to do it and build it and grow it. Like, that's how I do projects now. I think of it, boom, now I'm recording, now I'm marketing, I'm promoting it. You know, it's just like all these different things independently you get to do. You know what I mean? And it becomes your own for real. And, you know, you can't let nobody would do for you the way you would do for you. So
Right.
you got to maintain some level of independence,
Okay.
control.
Right.
Plus ownership.
Control. Ownership is control.
Yeah.
Right.
You want to own all your shit if you can now,
Right.
you know. Little piece here, little piece there, if it's worth it,
Right.
you know. And always talk to somebody about if it's worth it or not, and keep your options open. We was talking about keeping the options open. So yeah, independent, man.
Okay. We were talking earlier, and I believe you said 30 years, right? And we have a lot of artists that come on here, and their rights get reverted back after, I believe, 25 or 30?
30, yeah.
30 years. Is that something that you guys are into, getting y'all rights reverted back? Because I believe that happens for all artists, if it's those like 25, 30 years.
Right. Yeah. We fully engaged right now. You know, it's a process. After 30 years, you have to have so many documents filed,
Wow.
so many things you have to do to prepare to get your shit back. 'Cause
Wow.
if you missed the window
Yeah, it's not automatic.
and had not prepared before time, then they could still give you bullshit.
Wow.
That's how they slave ship a nigga.
Wow.
But we fully engaged in making sure, like, it's a process. I share that process with anybody out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You can ask ChatGPT, you don't need me.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Really, ChatGPT know the answer?
Yeah, that
Nah.
motherfucker no.
I don't fuck with ChatGPT yet. I'm a
You ain't fucking with it?
Yeah.
That motherfucker no.
Yeah?
That motherfucker no.
Get out of here.
Listen to me.
You fuck with ChatGPT?
I fuck with everything that's fuck wittable. I don't play no goddamn games out here.
Right.
Shit,
Yeah.
I could read, it could read, we could read.
Right.
And you got robot bitches too, nigga,
Right.
that you don't even need to. Boy, you better tap in.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for
That's a
that.
different chat GPT.
Yeah, that's a different ChatGPT. The robot bitches?
That's century.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah.
Putang.
Let's be funny for a second.
I'm just talking shit.
No, let's be funny for a second. You think robots will replace strippers?
They been did that.
They been did that?
You know they got the
They got
ones,
robot strip
they got the
clubs?
mouth robots that put they got all that shit out. Where the hell you been?
Wait, what? Wait, no, because they do? They got robot strip clubs?
Mouth robot.
Baby.
Mouth robots? I've never heard of this. Y'all fucking with me, man. They got mouth robots? Come on. What is a mouth robot? Get out of here.
I've been told.
Okay.
I heard a lot about this shit, man.
You don't know about the mouth robot?
They got all kind of robots.
No,
you know what I mean?
shit.
Yeah.
No.
You just got to learn how to operate them. They can't operate you.
Okay.
You got to operate them.
Holy shit.
Stay in control, black man. We the ones.
So, all right, as a person, come from vinyl, tapes, is streaming a plus or is streaming a minus? I know you said you selling direct to consumer, but is streaming something that you look at as a plus? Because I remember back then, if I wanted my record to get to London, I had to bring my record to London.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, what do you think? Is streaming something that you sit back and say, I'm with that, or fuck that? Get away from that streaming.
It's never fuck that. I think it's a plus. I think it's an addition. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's senseless if you don't go direct to your consumer.
Right.
You got to offer them all kind of bundles and benefits and things that, you sell your own profit, but it's still a benefit to have to be able to reach out to everybody.
Right.
A loyal fan base always going,
Right.
Tap in, right?
tap in and, merchandise and things. or and you'll stay growing new fans just by having your music out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I would say follow this blueprint. I do all the physical shit first, and then I'll release too. I think they work hand in hand.
Yeah.
But just not simultaneously, because you want to benefit off your investment that you put out there. Because we invest our time, we invest our money, we invest a lot of resources to still make music. You know what I mean? Time being the most one, especially if you really do it in any entertainment endeavor. But all you gotta do is I think they both work hand in hand, but I think one at a time.
If you could take back anything in this game that you did that you regret, what would it be?
Probably negotiating solo albums and shit. Should have probably waited a few years
Before you did a solo album?
before I negotiated solo records.
All right. And you talking about for everyone? Too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
okay.
just you. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
Would have kept the group together a little longer?
Yeah, I think because the fight, well, I don't regret. I just think if
y'all following like the Wu-Tang method, you think?
Yeah, because we was album,
Okay.
group, album, solo, group, solo, group. So
Wow.
we didn't get to stick to that because the fame said, you know what I mean? The shit got big before we knew it. So, but that's the only thing. There's no regret, but if I could have did something different, I'd have waited.
How about you personally? Did you enjoy doing music solo versus the group or vice versa?
Well, I'm group orientated, you know what I mean? Like I love my niggas. We did everything together since the young kids, you know what I mean? But I love being solo too when I don't have to negotiate.
Right.
And, you know what I mean?
Independent for
Like I like being an artist, period, but I like making shit work. Business wise, all together in harmony type. That's me.
Now, obviously you saw Straight Outta Compton, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when you watched that, you had to say, man, we need this Bone fucking movie.
Well, of course, it's, we talking about it.
Okay. Perfect World. Who's the director of the Bone movie?
Well, I really hadn't even thought it through like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Is there a script yet?
Perfect World. Who's playing you? You ain't never look at it on the TV. I'm like, man, this nigga can play me.
I see a couple faces, but I don't know them niggas' names.
You know?
Okay. I don't know, man. I ain't get into the role. See, my mind think more of on the business side of it. You know what I mean? But
here's why I say that, right? We have so many dope stories of hip hop, right? And but some of the best ones are for the people that's still alive, right? So Pac's not here to critique his own movie and be like, I didn't like this part, right? Big's not here to say that. But the reason why I brought up Straight Outta Compton is like, out of how many people? Out of 5 of them, 4 of them are still here, right?
Yeah, everybody,
All
except Eazy-E.
Except for Eazy, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So most people look at that and be like, this is the best one because the people that are still here are a part of this actual movie. You know what I mean? This is the reason you've never thought like that?
I have. I mean, can't nobody play me like me, though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but you can't play you like 12 and shit like that. Your son, maybe.
My son.
Ooh.
You know what?
Ooh.
My son do it.
Like you. Like
my son Staccato. My son Staccato House actually got a part in Michael Jackson movie. I think he played.
Wait, your son got a role in Michael Jackson movie?
Yeah, so
we ain't gonna make no noise for it?
I do have a mini-me that can play me from the 14 to the however long it's fish.
Yeah. I think that was genius what Ice Cube did that. Had his son playing.
Got to mention that.
And then in the Michael, it's Jermaine's son. Michael's nephew playing him.
Yeah.
Wait, Michael's nephew
is playing
Jermaine's son
Michael?
is playing Michael.
Jermaine's son.
Oh shit, you're
Jermaine
fucking me up right
Jackson's
now.
son
Okay,
is
My
what?
son playing young Jermaine in the actual movie. It's supposed to be in the part 2. You know, they cut it at 88 or whatever. But my son, he did his acting thing in that.
Really?
So I would love for my kids to play me, you know.
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, my sons, they all doing something, you know what I mean?
Okay, so now let me ask you. Now the movie, we didn't establish the director because you didn't say, but you got your son playing the movie. Now, the studio come to you and say, but we could save a lot of money filming this AI. Are you saying no?
No, come on,
We got to go
man.
back to Cleveland to film this.
How you gonna film?
Or you saying take the pay cut? Cut the check.
Don't even do me like that.
We gotta go back to Cleveland.
You already know.
Okay,
You already know what I'm saying. You going to Cleveland, nigga.
Yeah,
You like to fuck
disrespect.
out.
Put it on that
Don't
shit.
play me like that, nigga. Like, all bets is off.
Yes,
you know what I'm
yes.
saying?
You know that was the dopest thing about 8 Mile. Was this is real talk. I had been going to Detroit for years and I had never there was no 8 Mile over there. Like I would stay on this miles. So like when I seen that I was like, oh, holy shit, there's a whole other side. You know what I mean? Like there's places there with people and like I feel like the story of Cleveland hasn't been told. You know what I'm saying? I feel like and like I said, like you guys are like a franchise. Like it's like, you know, Cavaliers, Bone, motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You know what? Y'all heard what he said. It feel like it's a franchise, it's a whole deal. Holla at me, man.
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, we definitely gonna tell our story the way we want it told.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no rush. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all 5 live.
Right.
You know what I mean? We all do talk.
Right.
We all do still share different aspirations with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this shit is fun for us. Like, we just finna see who gonna be in shape on this motherfucking tour.
Okay. And when's the tour again?
In August. End of August to,
This is the Wu-Tang one?
yeah,
So it's Bone, Thug, Wu-Tang.
it's Bone. So it's Wu-Tang. They promote it as their final tour.
Right, yeah.
Oh, this is that.
Are you guys gonna be in the West Palm Lego?
Yeah. Yep. And
That's the one I want to go to.
we opening up for Wu-Tang on their final tour.
Them niggas gonna go back out on tour.
I know they gonna go.
You're not fooling
Don't
me.
tell them that, nigga. Don't tell them that.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. Did you
That's the last one.
I'm not gonna lie. We was in Paris, and I got to see them and Nas perform. But I did. You ever see that show? The Wu-Tang and Nas shit. Well, they did it like a play.
I didn't get
Like
I
a
didn't-
mixtape. Like a
Yeah, they did it like a mixtape. I didn't know that. So like, I was sitting there. Steve Riff was like, "Man, come on stage." I was like, "Nah, bro. Like, I'm here. Like, I'm in Paris. I happen to be in Paris. They happen to be there. I'm here as a fan." I sat there and I watched it, and they went song for song for song for song for song. I had never seen no shit like that. And it's like, yo, hip hop is still alive, bro.
Right.
Like, I can't wait to go out there and see y'all. So when does the tour start?
It's end of August.
Okay.
And it's 27 dates, and it's gonna last all
US?
Yep, US. You are all US cities. And it's from like the end of August to damn near the end of October. 27 dates.
Maybe we do a drink chance backstage. It's September.
Yeah, we definitely go there. That's
That's
right. That's
dope.
right. We definitely.
Yeah.
So before we get up out of here, is there anything you want to say to your fans?
I'm doing a direct-to-consumer album. I need everybody to follow me at LayzieBone.com.
Is that the name of the album? Direct to consumer? I'm fucking.
It's called Dash.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. You just explained it.
Yeah. So Dash, the life we living, Just check me out, man. Follow me on my Instagrams and shit like that. The real Layzie Bone. I just came to hang out with you, man. Wanted to let people know that this direct to consumer thing is a real thing. If you really want to support your artist, if it's hooked up right, look, all you gotta do is holler at me, and I'm gonna give you what you need as far as Bone Thugs and Harmony information.
Right. So okay, let's before you get up out of here, I want to put a little bit more light on the direct to consumer thing, because we want these people to be able to go straight to you.
Right.
And this is now this is music, or this is merch as well?
Everything.
This is
everything.
Okay.
I just so happen to be releasing some new music.
Okay.
Just to get the thing going, but it's direct to our consumer. Just follow me on LayzieBone.com, HarmonyHouse.net, and I'll let everything do the explaining.
Okay.
As far as
And like you said, this is the test for the whole Bone Thugs and Harmony doing the same thing, right?
What's the name of that chip?
NFC chip.
Damn, I couldn't think of that chip.
I see you scrambling. Yeah.
So on the NFC chip, you could put your album on there, and a website called Tango, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is, it's a keychain. I wish I had one to show you right now, but I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
But Tango is a website, and it's a NFC chip. Boom. That's the way you sharing your music these days without putting it on DSP.
Right.
And you able to collect your price on how you sell the album, how we used to do CDs and shit.
Right.
That whole vibe is back, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's different packages you can do. It's so many things you can put on this DFC chip. What kind of chip? NFC?
Yes.
On the NFC chip.
Right.
I ain't gonna pull it out on this. I'm put this motherfucker out. But you probably seen this shit.
Nah, I don't know.
So I'm putting my shit out like this, right?
So that's your album.
Tap it on your phone, and it's gonna take you to a website called.
My phone old school.
No, it ain't.
Okay, website. Yeah. Website NFC. Oh shit.
And then you can skip the down. You don't have to download. You can go straight to your phone.
Ooh, Tango Geo?
Yeah, Tango.
Wow.
Let me send my ass
It look like a dating app. They ain't got me on the new Tinder, do y'all? Come on, I can't be on this shit. Come on, I was playing around. Oh, okay, so this is how...
Tango, so boom, now you got the website. All you do is tap it, and that way, you sell. So
I'm gonna put a graphic.
And you can sell whatever the fuck you want on this, you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
You can sell anything.
All right.
Man, nobody want to talk
maybe
about
like
Tinder and shit like that.
You know?
Okay. And so that's... So you... In the club, you like that?
Right, boom. And so you can keep that.
Okay.
Nobody can't duplicate it, nothing like that, because that's why you sign into the Tango application. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I'm moving my shit straight.
So that's a one of one, is what you're saying.
One of one.
So that makes it like a unique merch thing.
So and then you can add information on to it, like, okay, you're a fan of so you're gonna be in what city? Okay, well, we got discounts at these hotels. We got, it's a whole guide to your world without having to go to your website all the time. Or give it to the DSP. Spotify, what they giving you? 0.0003.
Right.
But then you put it on there after you finish your pre-sale. So pump my pre-sales for me right here while we getting fucked up, nigga.
Right.
And
then when does this album drop?
I'm probably gonna do it around. When you independent,
do it when the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm thinking about right around July, early July 3rd is the date that I'm just gonna do a 30-day blitz, make about 30,000 pieces, get them off to my fans. You know what I mean?
So you mean after 30 days you could take it off?
I could. I don't have to print no more. Then I could put it up on DSPs. I done made $5 million, nigga.
Ooh.
Damn, I shouldn't have said that. Cut that.
Get that out.
Don't cut that.
Like, nah,
You hear me?
that's real. That's real.
No, I was just having fun.
Right.
So, because I got to show you my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's hard.
So the album hard too. So you
Right.
should do a review. Let me know how.
Oh yeah, I got you. And just for the people that is there any features on here?
Yep, I got the Thug Pound, which is me, Flesh. Excuse me. Me, Flesh, Corrupt, Edie, I mean. Rest in peace to Young Noble. This nigga,
Wow.
we had like 15 goddamn songs with all of us. And he go do rest in peace to his family, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It just happened. You know how life be. And who else I got on there? I just got my brothers and my family on there.
We got the whole bone on there.
Good shit, though.
Yeah.
I think it's good music, though. I got the whole bone on there.
That's right.
Well, I got a whole bone album coming, too. So, you know,
On your shit.
on my shit, I got different bones on different songs. I got different bones on different songs, nigga.
That's what's
But
up.
I got the whole goddamn clique.
Right.
And I got Bone coming, and the movie coming, and all
Okay.
this shit, and all. And we getting back to our consumers, man.
Okay, because we talked about the direct to consumer, right?
Blast it off on your ass.
Okay, my bad. But we talked about the direct to consumer. We talked about the independent route or whatever. But a couple of years ago, RZA sold an album that he's kind of like
the art album.
He's kind of sort of like as an art piece, right? Like, is that something that you'll be interested in? Like you know, selling the album of just y'all that's never been heard before and it won't ever be heard, but it was sell as an art piece.
Well, unless the buyer releases
Nah,
it.
because
Unless the buyer releases it, but it hasn't been because apparently I've never heard these Wu-Tang records. These records never came out.
I would never give nobody anything exclusive
That power.
like that.
Okay.
No. Fuck no.
Okay.
What we want is to own that. Now you can give us a bunch of money. We might license that motherfucker.
Right.
No,
Right. But
not exactly.
yeah, not to for the
Not for perpetuate. What's that
yeah,
one word they use?
forever,
Perpetuity.
perpetuity, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't giving you that shit like that.
Yeah.
No.
But I will give them that. Those records haven't leaked.
Right, but not everybody was happy with the way that project came out.
What do you mean? How do they know?
They didn't know that it was going to be used for that.
Oh, I thought you said how the project came out, like meaning sound wise. I'm like, no one's heard that shit. Yeah.
No, the artists themselves. Not everybody was completely
Okay.
happy about that.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay. So God comes down. There's Layzie. Got one record, and this one record could change humanity. You could get any producer and any feature. Where you going with?
I think I might want Akon to produce that motherfucker.
Akon to produce?
Akon to produce the motherfuckers. He gonna get. You know he going. You going somewhere. You going somewhere.
Yeah.
Wherever this motherfucker go. And you should have said a choice of a song or a tempo or something. But
It's your tempo, whatever tempo you want.
all right, it's gonna be produced by Akon. We gonna be the rappers.
Who's the
And
feature?
Mary J gonna be the motherfucking hook.
Ooh,
And when you said we, you talking about the
No,
whole crew,
I'm
right?
talking-
Okay.
Bone Thugs
And you
N.O.R.E.
said who gonna be on the hook?
Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
Mary J. Blige. I can hear this record already.
That's what.
I can hear this record. Akon.
I can hear that record too.
Yeah, I can hear this record. I can hear it. It's already.
I seen her in concert the other day with my girl, and I was just like,
Who, Mary J?
Yeah.
Oh, you saw her in concert?
That Vegas shit was
Okay.
She did that.
Now she don't play the game. Okay, now the
That's
same
one legend we need a song with.
Mary J.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now the same question. But this time you get to bring back a producer that's passed away. And you get to bring back a feature that's passed away. Anybody.
A feature?
A feature that's passed away. And the producer that's passed away.
God damn. Well, I would probably... I don't know why I feel Marvin Gaye right now. And then what's going on, and producer, is the producer guy, is they dead already?
Yeah, they dead. They both dead.
Yeah, he's morbid with this shit right now.
I mean, Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye's a singer, right? Correct? He not producing.
Yeah.
He's a singer, okay. And the producer.
He is a producer too, but as a producer, I need Marvin Gaye for the singer, the artist. And then for the producer, I need Luther Vandross.
Ooh, damn.
You don't want no crazy. Boy, you
I'm gonna say Quincy for a second.
I swore Quincy.
But you know, Luther Vandross produced all his shit.
And Hitchens L. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit was dope. You know, who I gotta go? We might have to go cut some records together or something on that.
My bad. Who do you think is more famous in Cleveland? The Leverts or the Bones?
More famous?
Yeah. Because the Leverts, who you got? You got Gerald?
That's a whole family, man.
Yeah, ain't all the Leverts?
But then y'all a family too.
Yeah. Who more people? Nah,
It depends on which generation you talking about.
That's true. That is a generational thing.
It's a generational thing.
But for the last of the Mohicans that's holding on, the old folks, we gonna say the Leverts.
The Leverts? God damn it, let's make some noise.
For the old folks that's hanging on, nigga.
Oh man, man, Layzie,
by
man.
far Bone is.
Yeah, I know, man. Y'all staple, man. Listen, man. Like I said, man, our show is about giving people their flowers, man. We wanted to give you your flowers for forever, man. You know what I mean? Your group, everything you've done for the hip hop game, man. You know what I mean? I tip my hat off to you. I tip my hat. You know, I want you to continue to do this. I want you to continue to, monkey foot this game and keep your fucking neck on them. This independent shit is very, very important because we have to support this, we have to promote this, we have to make sure this works because our music is a way out, but the way out should be through us as well. You know what I mean? We got so many people changing other people's lives that work in these corporate companies that don't know what the fuck they doing, and it's actually setting up, you know what I mean, where you got these people like us who want to share the game. We also want to stay in our fucking lane and be like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want the game, I'm going to give it to you. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you, man. I commend you, man. And we want to support everything you do. This is your house. Whenever you want to talk about, if you want to talk about pink toenails and motherfucking elephants, we don't care. You just come up here. This is your house.
I just wanted to say shout out to my son, man. You know, he locked up in the feds right now. Made a mistake on Earth, you know what I'm saying? And they made him pay the price for it, but he locked up. I just wanted to say shout out. You never know what people going through, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, son. We doing this. We on drink champs with the one and onlys around here. We got E and N.O.R.E up in this mug, man. Just, you know, y'all be good in there. Yeah, don't be acting up when a nigga visited and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your motherfucking drink champ. Thank you, man. Take a picture and a couple drops and we good.